At the moment, my top 5 verticals are gaming and streaming, utilities and app installs, sweepstakes and finance product. Stop. Is it at 6? Sorry guys, my bad.
Well, when it comes to something really global, it's always a double-edged sword. First, when the content consumption increased, people started to view more stuff and the performance of the creators has increased as well, while their prices got bumped up. But then they realized that they have a really lack of choices in terms of brand deals, because lots of companies cut their budgets or even cancel campaigns, and they just have to deal with it. They accept offers they couldn't accept before, and that's the reality now. I think mostly they stay at home now and have a really wide product production window and for the release dates as well, while some of them face real life problems and you just have to live with it.
Living the world under the rubble of COVID-19 virus quarantine can be quite challenging and not so fun, especially for those who are responsible for our fashion and style. All the trendsetters from Instagram and influencers from YouTube and other social platforms can reinvent their wheel of daily routine, and instead of outfit of the day, they need to think about something like pajama of the day. Instead of doing their content outside, they need to find really interesting parts, corners and venues of their cozy apartments.
When we work on our projects, we usually use a combination of 2D and 3D elements and carefully monitor the smooth animation of objects. We also try to arrange all the text and objects in the composition so that in a short video we highlight all the best aspects of the client's product. As for preferences, usually our customers are highly qualified specialists in their field, and they completely trust us to create a design based on the brand book of their product.
Obviously, the virus has changed our online habits on different platforms. For example, did you know that YouTube was demonetizing videos about the coronavirus, and it actually caused a lot of complaints from the creators' side? Speaking of the content, categories like fitness, sport and health have spiked dramatically this month. Video views jumped by 63% for health and fitness creators. And the cancellation of live sporting events is also leading to increased demand for sports-related content on platforms like Facebook and YouTube.
On the one hand, the audience of influencers and the number of viewers are now increasing, sometimes dramatically by 20-50%. People have more free time to consume content, and sometimes it even becomes only one entertainment which is available in conditions of self-isolation. On the other hand, difficult conditions such as fear for yourself and your relatives due to the coronavirus, economic crisis and instability, all that affect their mood of followers, and influencers also need to adapt in order to maintain their popularity. And we must not forget about the third important point. Now everybody spends a lot of time online. So with the increased amount of free time, content quality and quantity must be adapted respectively.
Hey. Aww. Well, to work with your team remotely and efficiently, you need to keep in mind that everybody takes his own responsibility, and you just need to learn how to rely on your colleagues. It's a transparent thing, you can chat them anytime, you can call them anytime, just do it. And you need to know how to relax in these dark times of isolation, but just try not to get caught, you know?
As for me, there are no problems to work right now. We started following each other almost everywhere: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube. So we are in touch all the time and really everywhere.
So, okay, imagine that you are sitting next to your lovely colleagues. The weather is perfect and you have a lot of great tasks to do. So, Victoria, how is it going? Oh, maybe Eugene? Have you had lunch yet? Unfortunately, it doesn't work. So, I think the best way is to stay in touch during the whole working day. An internal chat is a great way to maintain instant communication and keep every member of the team aware of the latest news.
The most important tip is always to be in touch with your team. When you all work side by side in one room, you have an opportunity to promptly clarify or find out some information from your colleagues. But there is no such possibility in remote work. And don't be afraid to call your colleagues to solve any issues, because when you talk it out loud, you avoid misunderstanding and increase your teamwork productivity.
Working separately from your chatty, lovely colleagues can be challenging. I personally really miss all these small talks and coffee breaks. So you can organize some not work-related group chats or even online bar.
Well, working from home can both facilitate and challenge our working process. What is my main tip? Probably we need to understand that living in the world of digital era is brilliant, awesome, isn't it? But the main thing is we work with people, bloggers, influencers, and especially our colleagues. And using all of these text messengers, Skype calls, Telegram, and so on and so forth, we need to remember that on another side of this communication line there is another person who is a human being, and he or she tries to work as efficient as possible. So keep calm, stay humane during this time, and drink a lot of instant coffee to boost your math skills.
We don't like English language. It's made for capitalistic usurpers of the working class. The only socialist language is Russian language that will lead us to bright future with equal rights for everyone.